Okay, now let us talk about cocaine use in the UK Parliament. No, you can't make this story up, right? No, I will be reading from the Washington Post. Please go and look up the various articles. Please use critical thinking and let us connect the dots. Now, the article is by a Jennifer Hassan and a William Booth. It is dated December 6, 2021. Let's get into this article. The Speaker of the House of Commons has said he is calling in police to investigate reports that drug use is rife in the British Parliament, as Prime Minister Boris Johnson dressed up as a police officer to promote his tough new anti-drug strategy for the country. Right? Understand the deception. Understand the lies. Anywhere you find one lie, you will find others. Right? A man is judged based on his work. If someone show you who they are, you need to believe them. And if these people are showing you how deceptive they are, you need to believe them. Let us continue. A report in Britain's Sunday Times said a dozen sites inside the Palace of Westminster, which includes the House of Lords and the House of Commons, tested positive for traces of cocaine. Right? These are the people that create your laws. These are the people that will be making decisions to send your children off to war. Pay attention and ask questions. The deception is real. Areas of interest included the bathrooms nearest Johnson's office and those of Home Secretary Priti Patel, who is in charge of domestic security. Drug residue, the newspaper reported, was also found close to rooms used by opposition Labour Party as well, as a sedate dining room in the House of Lords and the exclusive, sometimes raucous Thames side pub called the Stranger's Bar. The paper reported that cannabis was also being used openly within the vicinity. Now, how many times have we heard about report or seen British police harassing ethnic minority, especially black men, right? Because they might have a spliff on them, marijuana, right? Or they might suspect them of being a drug user or a drug pusher. So there is 3 set of laws in the UK. One for ethnic minority, black people, one for everyone else, and one for politician. Right? How can you be using cannabis openly within the House of Parliament, as reported by the paper? How can this be? How can these people put on their suit and ties and let you know how educated, well-spoken, decent pillar of society they are, but yet still there are reports of Class A drug use? Make it make sense. And these are the people that you hang on to. Every last word they say. Right? Now, let us continue. Of 12 bathrooms tested for drugs with detection wipes, cocaine was reportedly found in 11 of the locations, including places that can be best accessed only by those with a designated parliamentary pass, including lawmakers and staffers, alongside clerks, librarians, security personnel, waiters, and journalists. Different passes allowed different levels of access to halls, bars, committee rooms, and cubby holes within the Victorian age premises. Right? Now, let us get into some more of the article because this is unbelievable. The report came just as Johnson was set to announce a 10-year plan to hold drug offenders responsible and combat crime in England and Wales on Monday. He was also pictured with police in the city of Liverpool while wearing a dark uniform and a black hat with police, right, stitched in white across the front, an image that caused a stir on social media as cocaine became a top Twitter trend in UK. Right? Now you people need to understand that cocaine is a class A drug, right? And it is the most serious classification, and those found to be in possession of the substance face up to 7 years in prison. Those supplying or producing the drug can face life sentence. Who is going to make these people accountable? Who is going to subject them to stop and search? Who is going to subject them to random drug testing? Just like what they are doing to the UK public. Right? So there is 3 set of laws. One for black people, especially black men. One for everyone else. And one for politicians. But yet they are expecting everyone to pay their taxes. Right? Make it make sense. Understand the deception, and if someone show you exactly who they are or deceptive they are, you need to believe them, right? And this is not the first time that reports have come out about drug in Parliament. We got an article here from the Vice 2019 by a Michael Segloff, right? And they are saying that in a baffling start to 2019 Tory Conservative Party race, early June saw a bunch of aspirant prime ministers desperate to tell the world about their history of illegal drug use. Right? They tell you. Now let us get into some of those individuals that is doing true confession. There was the revelation that Michael Gove, the Secretary of State, Food and Rural Affairs of the United Kingdom, at a private meeting back in 2016, admitted to snorting cocaine on several occasions before being elected to Parliament. Right? Rory Stewart, Secretary of State for International Development of the United Kingdom, admitted to smoking opium while pottering around Iran, while Dominic Raab said he smoked weed as a student at Oxford. Jeremy Hunt, Secretary of State for Foreign Affairs, drank a cannabis milkshake while backpacking in India. Andrea Leadsom smoked a spliff in college. Boris Johnson had previously admitted to smoking cannabis and doing a solitary line of coke in his youth. Right? Now these people are giving you true confession. They are telling you who they are, or deceptive. They are showing you. You need to believe. Who will make them accountable? Understand the deception is real. Let us pray and say glory be to the Most High.